All right. Not bad. Not bad. What's up, everybody? It's the DA. So yeah, just checking on some early, super early Sonic 2 reactions. You know, that movie drops next weekend on Friday. And so far, so good. You know, it's only 37 reviews, but a little red tomato right there. And yeah, that's kind of what I think this film is going to be about. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is what it did last time. You know, 63%. So yeah, about 60s. You know, that's probably where this film is going to end up. You know, now you can see here. If you click here, we see the all critics. They're at 62. Top critics 38. Like, ooh, not so good, right? But it was kind of similar here again. You know, 63%. Top critics 49%. So yeah, you can expect that this score right here, which is the verified audience rating, was gonna, you know, kind of win the day for most of the fans out there that love the original. I think it's going to be right back in this same ballpark, you know, 63% overall, 93% by the verified audience, you know, and that's kind of what you would expect for Sonic. You know, it's a family film, it's a kids movie, it should be a lot of fun. Now, the one thing I did notice here, notice the runtime of the first film, right? Hour and 40 minutes, right? Okay, you come over here to the second film, got a runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes. I don't know why they felt they needed to make a 2 hour long Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, you know, but it might be all right. You know, it might be all right. Here's the question that I want to know is, you know, recently Jim Carrey just kind of announced that he's done with films. This is going to be his last film. And what I personally want to know is this bring more people to see and check out Sonic? You know, are people like, hey, this might be Jim Carrey's last acting role ever, you know, and this is our last chance to see this guy in theaters. That's it. After this film, he'll never be in another movie again. I personally don't think that Jim Carrey is done with acting. I think, you know, somewhere down the line, you know, 5 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, I think he shows up in something else. You know, I don't think he's done with acting 100%. But if he is, this is the last movie that Jim Carrey will ever act in, and this may be the last thing you get to see of him in theaters. So does that entice people to go and show up to a movie like this? I don't know. You know, maybe. But, you know, early reviews, let's kind of check them out. You know, just kind of peruse and see what they're saying. You know, just kind of the skim in off the top. You know, this guy says, there's still never been a great movie based on a video game, but Sonic the Hedgehog is one of the decent ones. Unfortunately, the sequel is more like Super Mario Brothers. Okay, he didn't like it. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is truly great video game movie. And a sequel that delivers on all fronts. Action-packed, hilarious, full of fun references. This fan-pleasing adventure is a game we'll happily play again. I think, like, Sonic captured exactly what fans have wanted from a video game movie. You know, it's like, okay, it's kind of his world layered over the real world. Like, that's what you had. You had the Sonic world, but it was kind of layered over the real world. So it's like, okay, we reference a lot of stuff that's in Sonic. We know what it is, you know, and we get the energy and the feeling of Sonic that we got when we played the game. You know, I played the original very first Sonic, you know, back in, you know, like 92, 93 or whenever I went to college. Maybe even before, it was like maybe 91 or something. And, you know, it's a fun little game, you know, just kind of like a side to side, kind of like a Mario type game. It's a lot of fun, you know, and that's what you want from a video game movie. Just have fun with it, you know, don't try to get too serious, just have a good time. I'm curious because this other guy did mention Super Mario Brothers, and I do kind of wonder what that one's going to be. Mario is coming later on this year. It's going to be animated. You know, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with that. What else do we got? Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is confident sequel for the original, left me hoping for with a sharper script and jokes that'll leave you giggling. Okay, so giggled. Good. Carrey could cackle the phone book maniacally and it would make for decent entertainment. You know, I'm really hoping that this film is chock full of Jim Carrey as, you know, Eggman. I really want to see a lot of his, you know, energy, you know, coming out, you know, last film, I don't think we got as much Jim Carrey as I wanted to get. You know, this is a kid's film. It's going to definitely bring out the kid in me. I already know I'm going to probably be just like this guy, just giggling and laughing and having a great old time, you know, as I sit there. My kids are going to take me to this, so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. I love a film which looks like everybody involved has enjoyed themselves and put in the mahi to make every scene as much fun as it can possibly be. Sonic the Hedgehog is one of those films. Yes, have fun. You know, I love films like this that don't take itself too seriously. We're not going to make the serious Sonic movie. It's going to be a fun Sonic movie, just like the games are fun. So yeah, hopefully it really. Let's see here. Let's look at a negative one. There are no jokes here. They're just things you recognize. Neither does the film know what to do with Carrey. He stands around trying to turn bits of exposition into jokes by gurning and over-enunciating every line. All right, well, somebody didn't like it. Let's see. It's exhausting, especially when you consider the sequel is 23 minutes longer than its predecessor, and you really feel that extra time. I hope not. I hope that it is a film that feels like a lot of fun. And it doesn't have that, because I don't understand why they felt the necessity to make a 2-hour Sonic film. Sonic the Hedgehog is not a film that needs to be 2 hours, so that does concern me, I have to admit. What else we got? Despite the efforts of a stellar cast, it really doesn't distinguish itself much other than to say it's better than it could have been. I mean, yeah, again, it's just like, kind of mixed reaction right up in here. You got some good, you got some bad. Got folks that liked this, folks that didn't like it, and they probably didn't like the first one either. When I was watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I couldn't stop smiling the entire time. The characters of Sonic's, Tails, and heck, even Knuckles reminded me of being a child, having fun with my friends. I love it. I love it. That's what you want. You just want to go back, remind you of all of those great times, and have a good story, good acting, a fairly simple plot. You don't need to do too much with it, and yeah, you can have fun with it. The animation is flawlessly matched here, and Schwartz provides just the right tone for the title star, as though O'Shaughnessy as Tails and Elba as the ever-present Knuckles. Okay, good acting work by the voice actors. Let's see, at 2 hours and change, Sonic 2 wears out its welcome well before it turns into yet another phone-it-in franchise. We'll see what happens with it, but I think that, early on, most people that have reviewed this film, even a couple of the top critics right here, like Rap, Hollywood Reporter, they're saying, yeah, it'll appeal to family audiences, even if it doesn't break new ground, elaborating the franchise's sprawling universe of intersecting characters and plot lines. Yeah, I think they'll probably go further, deeper with more and more story, but I think that you just want to have a good time with Sonic. You don't want it to be too cumbersome. You don't want it to beat you over the head. Hey, here's a good fun film. Let's get out there and enjoy it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Sonic. I'm probably gonna do a box office prediction on it. With the Jim Carrey thing, I'm not sure exactly what this will do, but I have a feeling it's gonna do pretty well, especially with the families. There's not a lot of family things out right now, so families are probably looking forward to this. Parents are probably looking forward to taking their kids to see it. So yeah, this will be a really good one. All right, we'll see what happens with Sonic 2. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.